Hey guys, old Dan here. Guys, we are getting ready for a cold snap. Some of you in this great country are already probably dealing with it. And it's working its way south, and it's working its way south, I guess, fairly quickly. So, what in the world is the matter with everybody? Calm down, folks. Gunner, stop. Punk, get on. Get out of everybody's face. Whew. Anyway, guys, as the winter cold snap is making its way south, we are getting ready for it to hear. So as of right now, the first thing we had to do, we had to make sure all the animals had water. So we've got all water things filled up. It will freeze, I'm sure. We'll have to come out and break ice off of the water troughs so that everybody can make sure we keep water for everything. Hold on just a second. I got to do something with these dogs. Okay. I had to have a stern talking to with the animals. Don't know if it's going to do much good, but for the minute, we're fine. So let me get my thoughts all back going again. So we had to get all the water troughs full. We've been covering water lines. Let me just kind of show y'all. Oh man, this don't look good, guys. This don't look good. I think Brienne's already shown y'all some of what she did around here earlier. I only have one. I've got one real problem here out by my swimming pool. I got a little issue in my garage. I think I've taken care of the garage issue with just, I'll show you that, but, and this one here in my yard that really looks bad. So, I know what you're all thinking. Why don't you just get regular pipe insulation? Well, last year I had regular pipe insulation. And where that little gap is down that pipe insulation where you put it over your pipe, it wasn't fully connected back. And guess where that pipe busted at? Right down where that seam was. So I had to pull it all off. I had to replace the pipe. So this year I was like, you know what? Well, I didn't say it's gonna look bad, but it does look bad. And I got some pipe insulation now to fix it the right way, some better pipe insulation. But for now, we're gonna leave it like this. I'll show you what we've done. All right, so for now, that is a sheet filled with hay. And then a plastic bag put over the top of it to try to keep, because it's gonna rain first, trying to keep some of that from getting wet. It's not gonna be perfect. I've got another, move punk. I got a plastic bag, like a garbage bag, wrapped in hay around the bottom of it, and some wood on it so that, you know, the dogs or anything don't pull it off there. I'm not concerned with that one. I'm pretty sure that was going to be fine. Of course, Brienne did that one over there by Jake's water yesterday I didn't ever see it when she got done with it. Let's go over there and look at it, see what she did. I helped her do one over at my dad's shop, which somehow for some weird reason comes off of my well. I ain't figured that one out yet. But, oh, she made this look really, really good. Oh man. Well, I should have just paid Brienne. Well, that girl did a really good job. I'm proud of her for that. Does she have hay on top too? Well, okay. We're gonna have to put a little bit of hay on top of that one, but she did a really good job. Okay, Jake got a cutoff valve over there on his. I don't know exactly what he's gonna do with his. He'll have to figure that one out. I just kind of jerry-rigged the one in my garage. So I'll go over and show y'all real quick. You don't have the sink in my garage and everything for my little outdoor kitchen. And it has water. So what it does is the water line, it's underground through here, and it comes up underneath that wall right there. And then, if you can see this, I left a little hole because I have a valve right there where I can turn off the water to this sink. So the water's off to the sink, and I left this nozzle open so that if it does start to freeze, it'll build up a pressure first and it can push the water out. Then I turned off the valve. It's got pipe insulation on it, except for the valve. So where the valve is there, I took a couple of t-shirts and wrapped it. So maybe that'll be fine too. We're keeping our fingers crossed on that one. But other things we gotta do. Gunner, stop, bud. Other things we gotta do. Check the antifreeze in the tractor. I've got to make some room in this garage for Jacob's tractor. I think that'll be pretty easy. I'm gonna move this table out of the way. We'll get my tractor pulled up or something, get Jake's tractor in here. I'm gonna go ahead and put the battery charger on my tractor. The battery's been a little bit weak. I hadn't got a new battery part yet, but just so I can make sure if we need the tractor, it'll crank. And then I guess all this stuff over here is gonna be fine. My lawnmower, I shouldn't need to mess with it. I will check the antifreeze in my side-by-side, but at least everything will be up in here and out of the wind. Jake's tractor as well. So hopefully that will be enough to take care of those sorts of things. Our trucks and cars all have antifreeze in them. We're all good there. My well is another thing. That's a whole different little deal. Let's go over there and check out the well and see how it's going to be. All right, guys. I'm going to take y'all inside of my well house, which I really should not be doing. I don't want to hear nothing about it, okay? It's used for a little bit of storage and stuff too. But, okay. So I do have a blanket over the actual tank. And of course I got blankets down here under all the valves where it comes out. And I have a heat lamp right here on the actual pump. So all I gotta do is turn it on, and it's gonna put out heat onto the actual pump so the pump itself doesn't freeze up. And that's all I've ever done to it any year. And it's always done okay, just like that with the heat lamp. I'm not gonna turn the heat lamp on yet because we don't need it yet. We still got about, it's gonna freeze tonight for sure, but it's not gonna freeze long enough for anything to like really freeze. I mean, the temperature's gonna get below freezing, but it's not gonna be able to freeze any water lines and stuff tonight. However, tomorrow it's gonna heat back up a little bit in the daytime, but then tomorrow night we're talking about super hard freeze. Maybe not even tomorrow night. We're probably talking about like tomorrow afternoon or something. We're talking about hard freeze all the way through Tuesday. Hard freeze. And it's not going to get out of freezing at all on Tuesday. And then Wednesday it's supposed to heat back up again, like only into the 40s. So Monday night through Tuesday we're going to be under freezing. That's when the bulk of it's going to be here. But tomorrow we're going to get a little bit of rain too. So I don't want to be out doing this stuff tomorrow. Plus I got to work tomorrow, I think, should the weather permit. We're going to go out in a minute. We got more straw, we got more hay for the animals. I want to try to figure out a way to kind of condense down where the dogs are sleeping at, instead of leaving it so open. Not really sure exactly how we're going to do that. Something I'm thinking about, but nevertheless, I think we're going to be okay here. We're going to have nice provisions for everything. I'm not worried about the animals as long as they'll stay in. And even the cow and the horse, I'm not worried about them. I mean, hey, we got big cows that are just gonna be out in the pasture. I mean, you know, so God's equipped them a lot better than he has us, but still I wanna make, for these little minis, I wanna keep it as warm as possible for them, especially for my dogs who are very thin-skinned. They don't have leather jackets on like cows do. But the hardest thing we got to do today, and I got to do it right now. I'm procrastinated long enough on this. I've got to get underneath my house because I have one water line underneath my house where that goes from under the ground to inside my house. I don't believe that it's covered. I didn't have any issues with it last year, but that's beside the point. I'm going to take off a piece of the skirting right here, and I should have about maybe a 5 or 10 foot little crawl. And I got some pipe insulation that Brienne still got to get underneath her house too, to put some insulation on. But I can go under my house. I think put a piece of insulation on that. I think we'll be good. So let's go underneath the house. Okay. Well, I got the some skirting taken off, and I've looked down in there. Tools I'm taking with me underneath there. Roll of electrical tape, some pipe insulation, 6 foot, a white t-shirt, and this camera. I'm gonna take y'all with me. Man, I've been under this house one time in the last year, and that was to fix a air conditioning duct. It's not easy, and it's gravel and rock underneath there for a good foundation, so it's a killer on the knees. But let's go. Y'all come on. Y'all come on. So here's where the line comes down out of the house. Let me see. Oh, I lost my light. Anyway, we got it all the way down. We got that fixed up. So these lines under here are toilet and drains. This line right here is a drain for the air conditioner. So this is the only line in the house that needs to be wrapped. Like I say, these others are overflow lines and drains. So they don't need to be wrapped. There's no water in them or anything. All right, let's see if I can't ease my way around here and get out. This has not been fun, I promise. All right, guys, so that's done. Old Dan's is done. Somebody's is not done yet.
I'm getting there.
But old Dan's is done.
Taking care of the chickens first.
Oh, that's a good idea. Chickens are more important than you and Laramie and them babies. Those are my grandbabies over there. They're gonna need water.
We'll get there. We'll get there.
All right, go on in. I'll find you extension cord. Well, let's see if the old tractor's gonna crank up. I think I told y'all she's already got a little bit of a weak battery. But, and we've already been in some cold. But let's see what happens here. Let the glow plug warm up. I'll probably put the charger on this thing just to keep her hot. My side by side. Jake left the lights on it. The battery's down on it yesterday. I hope it cranks up. Definitely gonna put the battery charger on that thing, let it get hot. Guys, I'm out here cleaning up the stalls, getting ready for the animals to come in tonight. And I have a, Brienne's got the video. Brienne's got the video. All right, let me show you something. So I'm gonna put a video on here right now. And I'm gonna show you this part of the video with this goat and the problems I'm dealing with him. And then I'm gonna come back and show you this other problem. Will you please tell me what you're doing in there? That is not a place for you to sleep. And I know you're not eating. Get out of there. Get out of there. You're gonna poop in there, and then Buffy ain't gonna eat it. LJ, make him get out of that hay, please. LJ, make him get out. Hey, come on, Bam Bam, get out of there now. If your feet go down through there, you're going to be stuck. Oh my gosh, this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous, guys. You are going to get a spanking. Get out of that hay right now. Go. Get. Stay out of there. I fluffed that up perfect. Get. Oh my goodness gracious. You better go. You better go. Come on, guys. That's why the hay's packed down every day. Have you been pooping in that hay? Because I know you poop everywhere. Do you realize that you have problems? Yes, you do realize that? Get out. Go. Get out before you poop on that. I don't know how to stop that now. That's going to be a problem. Well, it can't be permanent. I guess I'm going to put edges on that thing to keep the goat out of it, but that may stop them. You are a pain in the butt. You're a pain in the butt, you are. You're a pain. I'm trying to make everything better for y'all, and you're a problem. But I love you. Yeah, let's see what you're going to do now. Ha 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 ha. You can't get in there. Ha ha. Nah, 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 nah. You craziest goat I've ever met in my life. But I love you. Gunner, baby, people think you're miserable. Tell them you're not miserable. It's just a breed of dog you are. Poor little guy. All right, I got to go. We got to go winterize. See y'all later. We'll winterize y'all when we get back, okay? We'll winterize you when we get back. Okay? All right, LJ, Opal, love y'all. Where's the horse? Where's Buffy at? There's Buffy. Buffy's out there eating. All right, y'all behave. You behave. You behave. You behave. You better behave. You behave. Okay. So now you've seen the problem that I'm having with Bam Bam sleeping in the hay. In the hay manger. So I fix it. I like, okay, so the hay manger that I had didn't have sides on it. So I come in here and I put some wire and everything so he can't get in there. Or she can't get in there. So I come out here today and I'm cleaning up the stalls and I'm fixing to go kind of fluff up the hay a little bit and to make sure, and I was like, well, something's been in that hay. Like, can you tell that something's still been in the hay? I'm like, how? I was like, that stupid goat's having to get in from the backside of it now, in between the wall. So I walk over here and look. And that is what's in the hay today. There's something about, and there's a little indentation there where something's been sitting. I mean, that is a perfectly hollowed out bed for a chicken that I don't understand. I mean, hey, I love the chicken eggs, but if it's not Bambi laying in here, then it's a chicken. One of Bree's freaking chickens, or Carter's freaking chickens laying in here. And that's my freaking chicken egg, by the way. I don't understand why they're coming over here to lay. It looks like another one's been laying right. It's hard for you to tell. Looks like another one's been laying right here in this little indention. No egg there, but I don't know what to do with the. How's the horse ever gonna eat hay if there's either a goat laying in it or a chicken laying in it? No pun intended when I say laying, a chicken laying in it, laying eggs and laying in it. Bam Bam, what's up, buddy? Our baby girl? I don't know. I got to stop with the whole Bam Bam Bambi thing. I can't even get the name right. You're going to come back and eat here in a minute. Anyway, guys, I'm going to put down some more straw for these babies. I've got a whole lot more over there. I've got 3.5 bags of straw. I'm gonna put a half bag down today. I'm gonna put some more hay down for the dogs. The dogs don't pee and poop in here. I think the hay gives off a little bit more warmth than that straw. I don't know, but I'm gonna put down some more hay for the dogs, and some the more I get done today before it gets real cold, the less I got to do during the cold. So first I got to get that chicken egg and do something with it. Oh boy, here we go. Buff, wait, baby. Hey, wait. Yeah. Oh. Right here. Back up. Get the stall. Back it up. Back it up. Good job. All right, Oprah Rose, what y'all gonna do? Y'all gonna run like wild banshees? Or y'all gonna eat? What do you wanna do? What do you wanna do? Hey, you coming with her? Big boy, you coming with her? Opal. Opal Rose, come here. Opal Rose. Baby, get out of my hand. All right, well. All right, there y'all go. Come on, buddy. Well, that was kind of mean. It was kind of a mean thing to do to Bambi. Opal's not going with you, LJ. You know you can't stand it if she's not with you, so you're gonna come back. You're just being weird right now. I've got to deal with some craziness. God, something else. Okay, was that so hard? I don't see how it could have been. Well, everybody's nice and cozy. Y'all got food, y'all got water, y'all got everything you possibly need. Good deal. Good dealio. All right. Good night. I'll see y'all bright and early in the morning for another feeding, and let y'all out if y'all so desire. But it is going to be cold. Guys, I'm really excited about something. I'm going to take y'all out and show y'all. It's very, very cold outside. I want to show y'all what I did for the dogs also, which I think is pretty neat. Took me a little bit of time to do that today. But I want to show y'all something about Buffy. something I'm excited about. So let's go out real quick and take a peek at what we got going on out here. Okay. Guys, we gotta be careful because we got a lot of ice out here. And I don't want to slip going down the steps here. So we gotta be careful. Oh boy. No, Gunner. Sorry guys, I don't mean to spin you all around. You better go get in your bed, Gunner. All right. Go get in your bed, Gunner. Come on, let's go get in y'all's bed. So, my lights, I guess we didn't have enough sun today, so the lights aren't on. But, look what I did for the dog. I'm pretty happy about this. So, I took me some electrical wire and run across here. And then hung those blankets on it to kind of keep any kind of wind or anything off of them. I put a bunch of more hay in there. Then I got a heat lamp. The heat lamp is secure. It cannot fall. I mean, it cannot come down. It would be very dangerous if it could. I made sure it couldn't. So Gunner's getting his bed prepared under there, you can see. Gunner just come back in here a little bit ago. And then they got a little opening right there they go in and out of. And she's laid out. She's laid out. Gunner's gonna get him a nice little hole right there, and he's gonna be toasty warm. And then we're all good here for the dogs. Everybody's toasty warm. Gunner's getting his spot ready. Gonna make it nice and soft for him. Okay. I am going to pull this blanket down just a little bit to block off any kind of wind that may be wanting to come. There we go, just a little bit more there. I don't want the blanket to slide off of there, but anyway. Okay, so they're good. Everybody's happy here. No wind can get on them. Now, about little Miss Buffy. First of all, y'all see their blankets on them? You have to watch Brienne's video of how this all went about. Pretty comical. LJ and Opal Rose are laid out. Got their blankets on. The blankets are courtesy of Brienne. Brienne actually did the whole blanket thing. It's so sweet of her to do that. And we didn't get Bam Bam a blanket, but he's a good little woolly booger. He'll be fine. He typically sleeps up in the corner. She's still after this. Hey, but look here. Look here. Y'all know that we got the nay nibblers. And y'all know, so sorry it's dark out here. Y'all know that Buffy would not eat the nay nibblers out of my hand, right? Well, things have changed. Things have changed. Let's watch this. Let me get some out real quick and I'm gonna show y'all. She heard me getting them out. She's getting excited. You getting excited, baby? Come here. I gotta break them up a little bit, guys, so they're not so big. All right, there's one broke up. Sorry, I'm being a little bit crazy. Hey, baby, there you go, sweetie. There you go. Here, Crunch. I'm so proud of her. I am so proud of her. All right, I turned on the flash now. Here, baby. Uh-oh, you dropped it, sweetie. Here you go. Here, sweetie, you dropped it. I think we have just changed things with her. Hopefully now when we're out in the pasture and we walk out there with nay nibblers, hopefully little Miss Buffy will come running to get her some. The only thing is she is such a slow eater. It takes her forever. Oh, baby, you dropped it. Here. Dropped it. There you go, sweetie. All right, I got 2 more pieces. I'm gonna just put them in your feed bucket, okay? All right, those are in your feed bucket. You can get them out of there. Okay, I guess I should have had my flash on the whole time. All right, y'all look good. Y'all look good and cozy. It's about 27, 26 degrees out here right now, last time I checked. I know for some of y'all that ain't much. But for us down here in Southeast Texas, it's pretty cold. And these guys are good. Let's go check them out one more time. Yep. He's got his spot curled out. They've each got their spot curled out. They're pretty much asleep, I believe. Well, that heat lamp is right on both of their heads, kind of. I probably ain't getting too much heat off of. They're getting a little bit. Gunner here, Gunner's fine. All right, so I did a little rearranging out here. I know it's don't look the best in the world, but right now it's not for looks. It's for comfort and keeping everything alive is what it's about right now. So anyway, all right. Y'all thank Bree for the blankets. Go watch her video if you would. I don't know if it's gonna be probably gonna be on her Facebook. But anyway, y'all need to go check it out. The whole blanket, put the blankets on the animals was pretty comical, to say the least. You don't want to miss that one. All right, guys. Thank y'all for joining. We're going to get through this cold snap. It's not going to be a big deal. We got basically another 24, about another 36 hours of this, and then we're going to get back up into some better temperatures. So we'll be all right. Good Lord willing. Catch y'all later.